In this video, I'm going to show you how to build a quiz funnel in System.io. Now, quiz funnels are great for lots of reasons, but in particular, they're really good if you need to collect more information from your subscribers, or secondly, if you want to create more engagement, or thirdly, they're also really useful if you need to segment your subscribers into different email lists based on the answers they gave. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up your quiz, where to find the answers that your subscribers gave inside your System.io account, and also how to connect the dots so your subscribers end up into different automated email campaigns based on the answers they gave. Hi, my name's Steve from entrepreneurnut.com, and if you get value out of this video, then please do like, share and subscribe. It really helps my channel out a lot, and I really appreciate it. And as a thank you, you can get access to a free funnel template via link in the description below this video. Now, let me show you how to create your own quiz funnel in System.io. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is to create our funnel. So come over to the top right and click on the Create button, and we're going to name our funnel. And I'm going to use this funnel to build an audience. So I'm going to select the Build an Audience option. And because we're building an audience, which means we're just collecting email addresses, not actually selling anything with this funnel, I'm going to ignore the currency and click Save. And now we'll see our new funnel at the top of our list. So click on the name of your funnel. And now with the squeeze page selected, I'm going to select my template from a squeeze page. And of course, you choose any one you want. I'm going to go with this one here. So click on select. And now that template's been pulled into our editor. I click on edit page. And now here is our template. So in order to set up the quiz, you need to come to the left sidebar menu here under elements and scroll down. And the element we're looking for is this one here, which is a survey element. So I'm going to drag this into my page where I want it. I'm going to put it underneath the heading here. So here is the start of our quiz. And first of all, I'm just going to delete this at the bottom just to tidy it up a bit. We don't need this. So here is our quiz element. And it looks a bit lost there at the moment on a white background. So I'm just going to select the element. And now you see the sidebar menus change. And all these options here are for me to edit the actual quiz element itself. And at the top here, we have the options to edit the survey questions, which we'll get to in a minute. But just to start with, I'm just going to make this stand out a little bit more because it's a bit lost. So I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to put a border on the answers. So if I select the style here, if I select solid, and now you can see there's put a border around here, I can adjust the width of that border, make it a bit bigger. And I can also choose to have a bottom only border or a top and bottom or top only or what have you. And then I'm also going to put a border around the whole of the quiz element as well, just to make it stand out a little bit more. And of course I can change the colors as well. So if I wanted to change those colors of the border, I can do that here. Of course, you do whatever you want, whichever makes sense to you. This is just a demonstration, so I'm not actually using this for anything. But you get the idea. And I can change also the colors for the answers as well if I wanted to. And now the answer would be in red if I kept it red or purple. I'm just going to flick that back to grey for now. Actually, I'm going to put it on black. So you get the idea on how to edit the look and feel of the box and the quiz. So now, in order to set up our answers, our questions and our answers, select your quiz box and in the top left here, click on the survey button. Click on the edit survey questions. And now here is the first question written here for us. If we wanted to add the second question, we click the button down here to add the second question, which we'll do in a minute. If I click on this first question, here is where I can edit my question. And I've got a few questions and answers already written out just to save time. So I'm going to copy and paste these in now. So for this example of a quiz, I'm just pretending that I'm making a funnel for the fitness and weight loss space. So the first question is, what is your main focus right now? You can have a subtitle as well. I'm going to ignore this, I'm going to delete this. And I'm just going to grab my answers and paste them in here. So my first answer is, I want to lose more weight. Second answer is, I want to build more muscle. And the third answer is, I want to build muscle and lose weight. And if I want to add a fourth answer, I'll just click on this button here to add another answer. And you can add as many as you want. I'd recommend not to add too many though, because generally speaking, the more questions you try to get your people to answer, the less likely they're going to complete your whole quiz. So try and stick to the most important questions that you really want to know from your audience. And now here in the sidebar here, we can see we've got these options to add a tag. So depending on what question the visitor selected, they would then be tagged with a specific tag. So they can only answer one of these questions. And whichever one they answered, you could, for example, set up a tag that says wants to lose more weight, or another tag that says wants to build more muscle, or the third one that says build muscle and lose weight. And then you know which subscribers in your email list have which specific goals. So therefore, then you can target your communication to them, but also you can then automatically put them into different email follow-up sequences based on their interests. So this can be so much more powerful for your marketing. So you can talk directly to your audience on the specific topics they're actually really interested in. And of course, in time, this can lead to high conversions when you recommend products to them. So before we move on, let me show you how to set up these tags, and then we'll come back in here and add the correct tag to each of the questions. So I'm just going to close this box, and that automatically saves it. Then in the top right corner, I'm going to click Save Changes, and then I'm going to exit my page. And then from the top menu bar here, under Contacts, you want to come to Tags. So now under Tags, in order to add new tags, I'm going to click on Create, and now we can name our tags. If I create 3, one for build muscle, and then one for lose weight, and then one for build muscle and lose weight. Okay, and now we have my 3 tags set up here. Now we need to head back over to our funnel. So go to Funnels and come back to the funnel we're working on. We're on the squeeze page, go to Edit Page. And now here is our quiz box. So I'm going to select the quiz element, come back to Edit Questions. And now here, when I select my question, I can now assign the correct tag to the correct question. So under the tags field, now I have this drop-down menu, and I can scroll and find the first one is lose weight, and the second one is build muscle, and the third one is build muscle and lose weight. So now that is set up. Now if I want to add my second question, so Edit Survey Questions, just click on the back button here, and now come back to the question page, and I'm going to add my second question. So if I click on question number 2, now here is where I can enter my second question, which is, what age group are you? And I'm going to ignore the subtitle, and I'm just going to copy and paste my answers just the same as I did a moment ago. So I'm going to pause the video just while I paste these in, just so I don't waste your time. Okay, so now I've got my second question set up. What age group are you? And then I've got the options teens, 20s to 30s, 31 to 40, 41 to 50, or 50 plus. Now again, if I want to, I can add more tags to these answers as well. If you want to, you can add as many tags as you want. You can even add them for every single question if you want to. But bear in mind, depending on what plan you're on in System.io, you do have a limit to your tags. So let me just show you. If you're on the free plan, you can, yes, set up a quiz funnel on a free plan, but you've only got 1 tag on the free plan. So just bear that in mind. If you want to upgrade to the startup plan, you get 10 tags, you get 100 tags on the webinar plan, and then unlimited on the unlimited plan. So if you are currently on the free plan and you want to upgrade to the startup plan, you can get a 30% discount by paying annually. Or alternatively, you can use my link in the description below this video and you can get 40% off the startup plan. So if you feel that now's time for you to upgrade, then you can use my link and get 40% off. Anyway, back to this funnel. What I'm going to do for this particular funnel, I'm going to use the tag on the first question only. So I'm only going to tag people based on if they want to lose more weight, or if they want to build more muscle, or build muscle and lose weight. However, having said that, all the other questions that I enter into this funnel, no matter how many of them I list, System.io is still going to collect all that information for me and store it with each subscriber. So I'll be able to see next to each subscriber's name and email address all the questions they answered. But I'm only going to tag them in this example to the first question. So I hope that makes sense. But as I just said earlier, you can add as many tags as you want, even to every single question if you feel you need to. So now I'm going to close back on this, come back and enter my third and final question, and click on question 3. And my third question is, what is your diet like? I'm going to pause the video again just while I copy and paste my answers in. So again, for answer 1, 2, and 3, there is to can select any one of them, or I'm going to add a fourth answer. And this time I'm going to use this option here that says open-ended answer. So if I select this, now you see the tag option disappears. But here, I'm going to paste in other, type your answer here. So in this field, your visitor will be able to actually type a specific answer instead of just selecting from multiple choice. And in a moment, I'm going to show you exactly what all this looks like. But for now, if I click on the close box, so now all our question and answers are set up. The other option here we've got in the quiz element or the survey element is this final step option. So once the person's answered all the questions, they're going to come to this final step, which is where they can enter their email address. So if I click on the back button next to survey in the top left here, I come back to the main elements. I can drag in some text here if I want to and give some instructions to the visitor. So depending on what you're using this quiz for, I've just selected here, enter your name and email, and we will send you the results of the quiz. Or alternatively, if you were offering a lead magnet, like an ebook, for example, and you're asking your visitor first to go through your quiz, and then you're going to send them the ebook, you can also do that. So for example, enter your name and email below, and I'll send you your ebook pronto. And if you want to, you can stick an image of your ebook in there as well. So you put your image in here. Let's just select this one. So you get the idea. There's multiple ways how you can use this quiz funnel, but they're just a couple of ideas for you. And of course, if you were offering your ebook as a lead magnet, you'd of course have that on your opt-in page before the quiz starts as well. So let's just put that in now. Something like that. Anyway, now let me show you what this funnel looks like currently. And after that, then I'll show you how to connect the dots so we can then sign up your subscribers to different automated email campaigns in your System.io account based on the answer they gave. And that's to using that tag. So basically, all the customers that said all the subscribers that said they wanted to lose weight, we'll put them into one email list. All the subscribers said they want to build muscle, go into a second email list. And all the subscribers who say they want to build muscle and lose weight will go into a third automated email list. But for now, if I click on Save Changes in the top right here, I'm going to click on the eye icon at the top to preview our page. So this is what it currently looks like. Take our quiz to get our free keto ebook. And now here's the quiz. What is your main focus right now? Let's say I want to lose weight. So they'll click on the item or the option that relates to them. What's your age group? Let's say 31 to 40. What's your diet like? So here they can either select one of the multiple choice or they can write their answer in here. Something like that. So whatever option they chose, they would then click on the little tick. And then the person comes to the final step, which is where they can enter their name and email. And that is the point where we've actually submitted to your email list. But of course, now we need to segment them into different email lists based on our tags. So let me show you how to do that. So I'm first of all going to go back to our funnel and I'm going to save changes and click on the exit button. So now we need to go and set up our automated email follow-ups. So I'll come over to emails and under the email option, I'm going to select campaigns. So under campaigns here, I'm going to create a new campaign and let's call it weight loss. Click on save and then a new campaign here is at the top. Click on new campaign and now here is where you can add your emails to the follow-up series. So the first one, welcome, that'll do. Keep it on the classic editor, click save. And now here is where you'd write your email. So after you've written out your email, you can hyperlink the text here. Here is your free ebook. And you can click on this little link icon and paste the link to your ebook. So if your ebook is housed on Google Drive or OneDrive or Dropbox or wherever, you can paste the link to your ebook into this field here. And now this will be hyperlinked. So when the customer receives this email from you, which they will do automatically once they submit that form on the quiz, they'll then be able to click this link and access the ebook. Now, if you're not sure how to host an ebook on a platform like Google Drive or Dropbox, and you don't know how to link that ebook to your email in this way, like I've just explained, then you want to watch this video here on my channel that shows you exactly how to do it. And I'm also going to put the link to this video in the description below this video so it's easy for you to find it. Now, once your first email is set up, click on the Save and Publish button. And here we're going to select this email will be sent after. So currently there's no other emails yet in my sequence. This is the very first one. And if I leave this to 0 days, then this email will be sent instantly as soon as that subscriber opts in on our quiz funnel. Now click Activate, click Save, and click Exit. So now that first email is set up. And then you just repeat the process to put in email 2, 3, 4, and 5, and so on. And we just show you email 2. I'm not going to do any more than that because it's exactly the same process, but at least you can then see how to sequence your email one after the other. So let me just show you an example. Email 2, of course, you'd write a better subject line than that. And then you'd write your email in here, blah, blah, blah. And then when we come to schedule that email, click Save and Publish. Now it's going to say this email will be sent after. And now from the drop down, it's going to be sent after the welcome email, but how long after? So let's say 1 day after. So this now will be sent 1 day, exactly 24 hours later after the first email. Or you could, choose 2 days or whatever. You can also select to delay it by hours or minutes instead of days if you wish. Then click Activate, Save, Exit, and now here's your second email, and so on. You just repeat that process for as many emails as you feel you want to. So now that's done. All I'm going to do is the exact same process for the Build Muscle campaign and the Build Muscle and Weight Loss campaign. So I'm going to pause the video while I do that because it's going to be the exact same process. I don't want to waste your time. Okay, so now here are my 3 new campaigns: Weight Loss, Build Muscle and Lose Weight. Now we want to connect our funnel to each of these campaigns. So come back over to our quiz funnel and select our funnel. And now here, if you go to edit page, if you remember, if I select this quiz again and come to the edit survey questions, as you remember, we only set up tags associated with this first question. What is your main goal right now? So I click on this. So we've got the tags, lose weight, build muscle and lose weight. So based on these answers of this first question here is how we're going to determine which campaign, email campaigns, each subscriber goes to. So on the squeeze page of our funnel, Under automation rules, you can set up automation rules here, but you'd only be able to set up an automation rule that goes to one email campaign. But because in this particular example, I'm showing you how to segment your audience into 3 different email campaigns in this example, based on 3 different tags, we're going to need to come over to Automations tab and go to Workflows. And now in the Workflows section, because we want to segment our subscribers into 3 different campaigns, we need to set up 3 different workflows. So come over to the Create button to create our first workflow, and let's name our workflow. So we'll do the weight loss category first. Now our campaign, our workflow has been created here. Click on the workflow. And now here, we have to create the trigger. So click on this button here and choose what the trigger is. So the trigger is when a tag is added. So which tag? So the weight loss tag. Now click Create. So once the subscriber is tagged with that weight loss tag and then their email form is submitted, this workflow will be triggered. Now here we need to choose the action. And then the action we choose is subscribe to campaign. And the campaign we need to select is the weight loss campaign. Click Create, and that's it. Really simple workflow. Come back to the exit. And now we need to set up the second one. So build muscle. And repeat the process. So the trigger is to add a tag, the build muscle tag, and then the action, so click on this little plus here. The action, when that tag is added, is to subscribe to campaign, and the specific campaign is the build muscle campaign. Come to exit, and let's set up our last one. Click Create, muscle and weight loss. Open the workflow, create the trigger, which is tag added, and the build muscle weight loss tag. And then the action is subscribe to campaign. And the specific campaign is this one we set up already, build muscle and weight loss campaign. Come to exit. Now this is really important. As you see, the status here is all inactive. So you have to come over to the sidebar menu, so the 3 dots, and click on activate for each of your workflows. And now your workflows are activated and your funnel should all be live and set up. So let's go and test that funnel now. So come back to funnels, select our funnel, and I'm going to go to view the funnel. So let's test our funnel. So the first question, I'm going to select the weight loss is the focus, and any age, and then sometimes eat healthy. And then now I'm going to put an email and a name in. And then click submit. And now let's go and look in our system.io account under tags. So under the weight loss tag, currently there's no email addresses for this tag, but I've only just submitted that like a couple of seconds ago. If I refresh, and now here is that email address. So that's showing up. Now let's just see if that email lands in my inbox. And it does, and here it is. So here's that email, and so I'll put welcome to the weight loss newsletter. So that is all correct and working. So let's go back and try the second option, just so I can prove to you that each of your subscribers will be segmented into different lists and firing off those 3 different email campaigns based on which answer they select here. So this time I'm going to select the build more muscle option, choose an age, and then choose the last option. So I'm going to enter a different email address this time, and then click submit. And let's go and check the tag. So under tags, so for the build muscle option, so here's that email popped in there. Let's go and have a look in the inbox. And here it is, here's that email. And we can see this is the welcome email for the build muscle campaign. So that's all working properly. Let's go back one more time and test the last one. So the build muscle and weight loss category, choose an answer, and then last email address. I'm going to do a different email again. And then let's just check our tags. So here's the email address, the new email address that's been tagged. And now let's go and check that email inbox. And here's that email just come through, and it's the welcome email for the build muscle and the weight loss campaign. And last thing I want to show you is where you can find the answers that your subscribers gave on the quiz. So come to contacts, and then in contacts, find the email address that you're looking for. And then you click on the email address. And if you scroll down to the bottom where it says surveys here in this section, and then here are the survey questions and answers. And if you click on any of the questions, so what was your main focus right now? And then it shows you the answer. I want to build more muscle. What is your age group? 31 to 40. What is your diet like? I eat whatever I want, whenever I want. So that's how you find the answers that your subscribers gave. So that's it. That's how you can set up your quiz funnel in System.io and segment your subscribers into different email campaigns based on the answers they give you. Now, just as a reminder, if you need a funnel template, I've got multiple options for you via the link in the description below this video. And also, if you're ready to upgrade from a free plan to a paid plan, then you can save 40% off System.io via another link also in the description below this video. Now, if you need any more help with System.io, then I've got lots of tutorials on System on my channel, and you can see my System.io playlist here.